according to this, a journalist named...
I really do want to know.
But now you do. Which I'm glad because I could really use a man's opinion on how to handle our relationship. Or fling. Or whatever those of you that are doing like it.
What, I was just going to lunch.
Rosario Village has been turned into a cartel prison camp.
Lupe Vera has been investigating the disappearances in San Mateo. She's caused enough trouble that the cartel's gonna make her disappear next. We've got her 20. Let's get to her before the Sicarios do.
Hope you choke on it and die. Váyanse a chingar a la puta verga. Emitiendo desde el más allá. Para que se enteren.
Fire.
Los más allá.
Firing.
Realty's trying to run.
I know we're here. Be careful. Ready to engage.
Open fire.
Boom.
Clear over here.
Silencio. Marche.
Start talking, fuckface.
I ain't no snitch. But I'll tell you this one thing.
Got some good intel on a cartel antenna. Let's black that fucker out.
And if you live a...
You're out of your jurisdiction, Officer Kruger.
life like ours, if you don't win, you're fucking dead. So even if being a bad morra doesn't feel true, if you act...
Ready? Open fire.
Roger that.
Open fire.
Target down.
Clear. How we doing? We got a 20 on Carzita's assistant. Bowman thinks taking him out will help draw Carzita back. Look.
I'm not touching you.
That's why he came to my house. The real estate agent will testify that we were flirting.
Let's move.
Let's roll.
Haven't seen anything like this since I was in the sandbox.
Sandbags, barbed wire, observation posts. The rebels must be giving Santa Blanca hell.
Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spending their time dodging snipers and IEDs. Karma sure can be a bitch sometimes.
Bowman, this is Nomad. We're on the ground in Okoro. What have you got for us?
Okoro is the heart of cocaine production in Bolivia. The network there was built by El Yayo and predates Santa Blanca by more than a decade. When El Yayo joined the cartel and became the boss of production, he handed Okoro off to his grandson, who goes by the name El Emisario.
The emissary.
He spends most of his time outside the province, rubbing shoulders with politicians in Sucre and greasing the wheels for the cartel. Not really his job, but the guy's something of a charmer, and he figures this is the best way to make his grandfather proud. El Yayo lets it slide so long as Okoro continues to produce. Fact is, the network is so well established that it pretty much runs itself. El Emisario's assistant handles the rest. Get in there, gather intel on Okoro's production sites, and start fucking things up. That'll put pressure on El Emisario to come back to Okoro and get things back on track before Granddad finds out. When that happens, we grab him and use him to get to El Yayo.
Getting an upload from Bowman. Looks like she's got some intel on El Emisario.
You all know El Yayo, highest-ranking Bolivian in the Santa Blanca cartel, and their head of cocaine production. But you may not know his grandson, Gonzalo Llana, aka El Emisario, the emissary. Yayo taught Emisario everything he knows. How to produce the best polvo in all of South America, how to maintain relationships with the local Bolivians, and most importantly, how to serve your Santa Blanca masters. Emisario looks up to Yayo, would do anything to honor him, to make him proud. Which is exactly what makes El Emisario the perfect target. His greatest fear is shaming his grandfather. If we hit his coke operation in Okoro, he'll come running back to fix things. That's when we grab him. With a little luck, he'll give us everything we need to know about dear old Grandpa.
Familiarize yourselves with Bowman's briefing on Santa Blanca's coke production pipeline.
People at the top are El Yayo and La Gringa. Yayo's Bolivian, an ex-cocalero turned cocaine producer. Gringa seems to be a disgraced chemist. She used to work for an NGO here in Bolivia before joining up with the cartel.
El Yayo was born amidst the Bolivian coca. His mother carried him on her back until he was old enough to go to work for himself. For decades, Yayo picked the leaves, fingers blistered, back aching, feet bleeding. But never, in all that time, did he once extract the alkaloids to make cocaine. To Yayo, the coca leaf was an ancient tradition, going back 8,000 years, a medicine, a culture, una planta sagrada. Of course, the Americanos had a different opinion. They called it Plan Dignidad, the Dignity Plan. Although Yayo was no more than a farmer, un cocalero, his world was left in ruins. With no other means available, he was forced to do the one thing that he vowed never to do. He was forced to produce cocaine. In the end, the Americans' efforts to stop cocaine production created one of the greatest cocaine producers to ever live. El Yayo.
The Santa Blanca cocaine production pipeline, led by El Yayo. It all starts in the fields with the harvesting of the Erythroxylum novogranitens, aka the coca plant. Of the 200 known species of Erythroxylum, only 2 contain usable levels of cocaine, so you have to know what you're planting. El Yayo knows what he's planting. First, his people strip the leaves off the plant. Then the leaves are dried, finally chopped, and sent to the lab. That's where this chick comes in. La Gringa here is an American chemist with Mensa-level IQ and sub-zero morality numbers. They take the chopped leaves, dust them with lime. That's right, lime. Then pour diesel fuel all over them. Stir for 3 days. You can use a washing machine or a cement mixer, but Santa Blanca does it by hand. Then, they mix all this shit with sulfuric acid, a dash of caustic soda, and bam, cocaine paste. You dry it, chuck in more acid, and pretty soon, you got powder. But now you have to purify it because no one wants to snort yellow powder. It's gross. So, a little more acid, some potassium permanganate, pyrolusite. Hungry yet? Filter it with ammonia, and beautiful, pure white cocaine. But everyone knows how to do this, right? What makes Santa Blanca so special? What makes SB a brand? Because they figured it out. How to mass produce a custom product. Plant genetics, logistics, mechanization, state-of-the-art labs, reduction of redundancies, quality control, purity of chemicals, and, of course, the secret sauce. They're geniuses. They've taken coke production into the 22nd century. What Henry Ford did for the factory, they've done for the lab. They're innovators, they're pioneers, they're SB.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Copy that. Engaging.
Your lieutenant's trying to escape.
They know we're here.
Easy. Come in.
Pinche cabrón.
Start talking, fuckface.
I ain't no snitch, but I'll tell you this one thing.
down. Hang in there, I'm coming your way.
Fucking hell!
Por favor, abra la puerta. Se lo suplico. Por Dios, déjenos ir, por favor.
These advertisements for a cartel-owned resort give its location. Doing damage to that would fuck Carzita's business sideways.
Anyone else here tired of those cartel dicks chatting with each other? We can put a dent in that with this. A location of one of their network stations. Check it out. Weapons case.
To the market, Jeeves. Say the word, boss.
Fire.
Copy. Opening fire.
Good shooting. Let's clean up and move on.
Copiare y todo saldrá bien. Start talking, fuckface.
I ain't no snitch. But I'll tell you this one thing.
The rebels could really use the gear in that cartel supply plane. Don't see why we can't make that happen. Just gotta steal the plane and get it to a safe airstrip.
Deb's alive. Okay, they're taking her to the hospital.
Ready? Open fire.
Roger. Fuck. Engaging.
¡Mierda! ¡Chingada madre! ¡Hay un putero de soldados gringos acá! ¡Pásenlo!
Oh, here we go. They've seen us. Unidad troops are moving in. We're clear.
Check it out.
You want to check the
Got a
truck for
location
anything
on
worth
the
taking?
You get these fires. Not if you're looking in the wrong direction.
Paint factory operating out of a converted slaughterhouse here in Okoro.
What are we waiting for? Let's go light that shit up.
Just one problem. The factory door requires a key code to open.
So where do we get the code?
According to this, El Emisario's assistant has it. We need to track him down. Drone is airborne.
Roger. Let me get in position. Roger. Target acquired. Damn, that guy's dead.
Just spotted a cartel network station. Let's go fuck with their fun. Just need to blow the door and deactivate it.
Shit, take cover! Getting a position. I need to get to a better position. I've got the target. Ready to engage. Enemy killed.
Ready?
Wilco.
Aquí están estos
Engaging tangos.
¡Mátenos a todos!
Ah shit, we've been spotted. Enemy down.
Cartel Sicarios are engaging. Where the hell did they come from? Guys ready?
Roger.
Move into position.
Moving to a good sight
Target
line.
marked.
Ready. Call the shot. Target down.
There's a cartel. Wait. Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir. Clear. How you guys holding up?
Got something here. Looks like the cartel is operating a cocaine lab on board a converted fishing boat near Campana.
This is just the kind of target we're looking for. Taking out the lab would turn up the heat on El Emisario and force him into the open.
Think I can wear this with my Class A uniform? We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later. I'll drive.
Set. Let's go.
Keep your eyes on the road. You just hit a civilian.
Ready? Open fire.
Roger.
Opening fire on these fuckers.
Team's trying to run.
Got him. He's down.
Ahorita fueron unos pinches disparos. ¡Órale! ¡Todos, protéjanse!
Assholes moving to the stick.
You're in trouble. Get down. Hang tight. I'm heading your way.
Damn, that was close. This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's gotta know where our lovebirds are, but he's sitting in an Unidad firebase.
They got cartel reinforcements. Yeah, it's firing on the cartel.
Muy agradecidos. Esto no se olvida, camarada. Hola, vieja. Buscando lo que me municiones, mierda, que suelten.
Fuck, they're coming right at us.
Fire.
Copy. All right, let's roll. Hello.
Drone is up.
Algo está pasando.
Down. They're gonna see you.
Me huele a puerco, chingado. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué fue eso? Eso, mi madre, me huele a puerco por acá.
¿Qué chingados es eso?
Órale pues. Continuemos.
¡Gringos, hijos de su puta madre! ¡Métanles la verga a todos esos putos! ¡Mátenlos!
Shit, they spotted us. Got it, moving. Let me find a good position. Copy. Target marked.
¿Qué chingados esperan?
Say the word, boss.
¡Tienes la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda!
Dropped him. Hostiles in the room.
Just stay down, I'll be right there.
Damn, one came up beside me.
Thanks.
Deploying drone. Marking a captain. I see a second target. I got another. That's 5.
Moving to position. Let me get a good sight line. Got the target. Good to go. Boosh, tangoed down.
I think they found their pal.
Si son tan chingones, ¿para qué se esconden?
Get ready. Fire.
Copy that.
¿Qué chingados esperan? ¡A partir de la
Engaging.
madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Target down. Get the hell out of there.
With me, man, I'll be right there.
Fuck, took you so long.
Got him. Got no tangos on my radar. We good? Shit got close for a second there.
We got a 20 on the garage where Polito parks his sports car. We snag that, we snag his GPS. Maybe something there will tell us where he and his girlfriend are.
You'd think with all their money, the cartel would make a nicer medal. These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
We've learned that an Unidad captain named Fuentes has Pacatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. We've got a location on El Polito's personal car. Steal it, so our techs can analyze the car's GPS for intel.
Let's go. Okay, this is the Unidad firebase. We're looking for the captain who's in contact with Yuri and Polito. We need the target alive.
Roger that. Well.
Estás en Radio SB.
Ahora presentando su nuevo álbum, La Cofradía de los Gallos. Los inigualables, los plomazos de Nesa. Ya a la venta en todas las tiendas de discos.
There might be gunplay all around him, but a farmer's still gotta work.
Emitiendo desde el más allá, para que se enteren quiénes son los más acá.
¡Ajúa, putos!
Esto es Santa Blanca Radio.
Hola, vatos! Seeing how we're living in Bolivia now, I'm doing some research about how to get down with the local coca culture. Órale, I'm down with the cocaine, right? You motherfuckers know I'm down with that polvo blanco. I put so much of that shit up my nose, I'm probably putting your kids through fucking college. But down here in Bolivia, they put coca into fucking everything. Escuchen, the whole world knows these pendejos around here chew the leaf, right? A ver, it's good for altitude sickness. Fucking miners chew big-ass wads of that shit all day, whatever. Did you know there's a pinche coca aisle in my goddamn grocery store? They got coca tea, coca cookies,
Ready?
and you can buy
Fire,
straight
fire,
coca
fire.
powder. But I thought I'd review for you.
Opening fire.
Coca toothpaste. Que pedo. This shit is real. I used to time. It was all green and shit coming out of the tube. And like all toothpaste, it got all fizzy and shit when I was brushing.
Hey,
And I guess
I
I got my
got
teeth
people
running off, but yo.
They've seen
I
us.
brushed my teeth for something like 20 motherfucking minutes, and my gums didn't get numb at all. Not one bit. How else you gonna have coca toothpaste, way? If not so it'll numb up your mouth. Waste of fucking time. When it comes to buy or don't buy, my recommendation, don't fucking buy this bullshit. Just sprinkle some blow on whatever regular whitening anti-black toothpaste you already use. Now, that's the last one we got that makes your ladies' traseritos bounce.
Haul ass before that thing blows.
This car is swanky, and there's a bloody condom in the glove box. Make that 2 bloody condoms.
The
I guess that confirms it's Yuri and Polito's ride.
Even if the condoms come standard, it's a sweet fucking car.
I never could understand the narco bling. You get an expensive whip, put chrome rims on it, then you just drive it around the same dusty towns you were driving around before.
You totally want one of these cars, don't you?
Fancy car, fancy suit, still the same street, so what's the point?
Air conditioning. Alright, now it's up to Bowman and the activity. They'll check the car's GPS for locations where Yuri and Polito may be hiding out.